Hey, we're doing Breath of Fire again.
Oh my god! Like, okay, no, for real. How long has it been since we last sat down for this?
Long fucking time. I know that I was still living away from this house.
Oh, then it's been at least a year.
Yes.
It has been at least a year, and okay, let me see what I can remember. What can I remember? We dealt with the frogs.
Yep, just did that.
Okay, so is that the last thing we did?
Yes, that is the last part of the last episode.
Okay.
We got Jean back, and he's now the legitimate heir to the throne, and he's coming with us because he's a lazy git and doesn't want to deal with his fucking country.
Okay, and... Okay. Main character Blue Hair Man.
Yes, Ryu.
When he got timelined or something, and what he remembers from his childhood isn't what the rest of the world remembers with that town.
Correct.
Jean, it looked like that was happening to him, but it turns out everyone was like, no, this isn't the fake prince, but the real prince is kind of a git.
Yeah.
And then Bird Girl had something similar happen that we haven't gotten a full resolution yet. Cat, Armadillo, and Monkey are just kind of along for the ride.
More or less.
Okay.
Yeah, you pretty much got it.
Oh, and Dog is your best friend from childhood. Cool. She's the one! She's the one
we also picked up the
treasure.
thief that started the whole scenario. Yeah.
Oh, and that's the whole reason why you went to Frog Place.
Yes, because we found her.
Okay.
We were chasing after her and she got captured and was tending to the cockroaches.
Got it. Which the other frogs were jealous about.
No, they had her doing that, like, as punishment for trying to steal from their place. But eventually she stopped working and they're like, you know what, all she does is complain all day, just take her.
Yeah.
And so we did.
Cool.
So yeah,
we
now...
have a hostage.
Yeah, now we need to show her to Trout, who is the guy who, Bo was trying to steal from, but couldn't.
That's right. It wasn't that Bo was completely innocent. It's that somebody committed the crime he was going to commit before he could commit it.
Yeah. Also, he was only going to take the magic hood, which, like, apparently Trout already stole from Kilgore.
Okay. So it's this complex, convoluted chain of thievery.
Yeah, basically. And now it's going to get funnier.
So everyone was stealing from everyone, and Jean got the short end of the stick.
Bo, but yeah.
Bo, because he couldn't blame it on anyone else.
Yeah, the food is bad, and the girls are not cute at all. I like Sten. Sten's great.
Sten has a very simple plan.
He does.
Food and girls.
Yep. He really likes the girls. Which is funny, because he has a true love. It's just that, well, you'll see.
Well, maybe he doesn't want the girls for the reason we think he wants the girls.
That's possible.
Like, one of my favorite little, like, full four-panel comas has this girl coming up to a guy and she's like, I warn you, I'm a complete animal in bed. And the punchline is she's wrapped up in a cover, like, bring me food and pet me.
Very nice. So Jean is the first character that gets the warp spell, which is ridiculously useful.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, I'm guessing that stuff like an airship is purely for exploration?
Yeah, pretty much. If you want to get from place to place... Well, you can only warp to towns.
Oh, okay.
So you can't go from dungeon to dungeon. But, yeah.
I've been dumped.
No, haven't done anything. Why'd you leave?
But why?
Oh, Mimiko. Or Mimiko? I don't know.
Well, that's why you're dating a fucking mimic.
Yeah, that'd do it. Mimikyu. Yeah, there you go. It's a fucking Pikachu mimic.
Well, okay, if you're dating Mimikyu, then she's not gonna dump you. She's gonna go full yandere on you. It's like, we'll be together forever.
Yep. The Trout House.
Say bow, bow wow.
Yep, I think that might be why they named him that. Because there's another character in Breath of Fire 1 named Bo, except it's B-O.
Oh.
He uses a bow and arrow.
Oh, wow.
This one uses a crossbow.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Actually, he uses a bow and arrow is about the extent of his personality. Not this character, but both in BOF1.
I kind of dig characters like that if they're, like, not the main character.
Yeah.
Or every now and again, you get main characters where you can pull that off. Like Goblin Slayer. What does he do? He kills goblins. Anything else? No, he literally doesn't care about anything else.
Yeah.
Like, to the point where I'm 99% sure that character is written as autistic.
I just took back the stolen goods from a thief. Whack! You're lying, you thief! Uh-oh.
Dun, 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 dun. You know, he probably works for Trout, so probably already knows.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh, goody! Mm-hmm. That overconfidence of, you won't find anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not wrong.
You know, whenever a character does that, it always goes one of two ways. One, they're being overconfident and dumb and you find the thing.
Uh-huh.
Or two, they've already moved it.
By the way, you're talking about this chain of thievery?
I'll check the house. Antidotes are public property.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that would be an interesting twist on the whole JRPG genre.
Uh-huh.
Where certain items are just declared communal use.
Yeah.
Like, no, this is like a minor form of communism where these items are declared like anyone can use them. There is no ownership of them.
That would be interesting, yeah.
That would also mean for very interesting balance and a good way to get people out of the whole, but maybe I need it later, is in certain areas and certain triggers, other characters will come up to you and just take them.
Yeah, by the way, they left a little clue in that treasure chest up there.
Oh yeah?
I grabbed a cake. If you look at its description, which I don't believe I did here.
You did before. It's only made in that fish place.
Yes, and the father's missing.
Ah ha ha.
Ooh. So yeah, you see that other staircase
Yeah.
that he doesn't let you see. You can't actually get through there right now. So now he just tells you to fuck off. I will handle the thief. Yay!
Kilgore.
No.
Quite the opposite.
I'm sure I mentioned this, but Kilgore Trout is a character in Kurt Vonnegut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please bring Bo to me. It was my fault he was suspected. I must apologize to him.
Yes. Yes, you fuck.
I should apologize to him. And then demand my money back because he was a fucking terrible thief.
I'm not sure he actually did it for money, honestly. Bo is one of those thief with the heart of gold kind of guys.
Oh, yeah.
So he probably did it because, like, the guy was an asshole.
Yeah.
And he stole something from him. Probably trusts Kilgore. Now, for the longest time, in my first playthrough, I thought Kilgore was the bad guy here. And
Well, I
that
mean,
Trout
he
was
has-
just a jerk.
He has fucking kill in his name.
Yeah, that's true. And I didn't know the connection at the time to Vonnegut, but yeah, just like, he's so fucking suspicious. Everything he has you do, like, even coming up, there's one more scenario here involving this little shenanigan thing after you get Bo back in your party. Like, there's one more thing he has you do, and it's like, you motherfucker.
So, just to be sure, this game is linear and you're doing things in order.
Yes.
Okay. Because this doesn't have nearly as much, like, hand-holding as what we're used to with the modern games.
Right. You just need to figure out what the fuck you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But you are supposed to do it.
And he hasn't leveled up at all, has he?
No.
Wow.
Which is why they have this scenario happen.
Okay.
At least, I'm assuming that's the case. This game is a fucking mess, but I think there is some degree of legitimate, deliberate game design going on here.
Yeah. Because I think my favorite in these kind of games where they separate you from a party member is where a party member goes off and does their own thing.
Uh-huh.
And it's like they get separated from you, but they're not like stuck in a hole somewhere.
Right, right.
So when they come back, they have all these nice juicy level ups.
Uh-huh. Yeah, when they stay with the algorithm for the universal level ups for the party, which I think every RPG should have at this point.
Yeah.
At least ones with party members who switch in and out of your party. Because otherwise you're just fucking everybody over by wasting their time trying to grind any unused characters up.
Yeah, because it's like, okay. On the one hand, you have the mindset of, well, they're not doing anything, they shouldn't get anything.
Right.
And I get this a lot in Pokemon, where it's like, no, I should be raising these on their own, and they should be leveling up on their own.
Yeah, or at least putting them in the nursery or whatever where they get stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that don't like the whole, no, everyone levels up even if they weren't directly in the fight.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, I ask, what are you actually losing by changing it to everyone levels up together?
Right.
Because I'm firmly in the belief that things that happen in a game are all tests. They're testing your skill, they're testing your knowledge, they're testing your ability.
Yeah.
Once you've done it, you shouldn't need to go back and prove like, yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I can do it.
I agree. Yeah. Otherwise it's just a waste of your time and that's it.
Yeah. Because like, sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes where it's like, okay, no, you need to perform certain actions with a character.
Oh, I just realized. We're not recording.
We don't have to be.
Oh shit, you're right. Ah, I'm dumb.
This is all pre-recorded
I
footage.
forgot. Yeah, I'm stupid.
Yeah, as a reminder, if you're just now joining us...
Yeah, this is pre-recorded.
On episode like 26 or whatever.
I think it's like 13?
Whatever, it's a number.
It is.
It's a number between 1 and 56.
It's just a reminder, Humbug's an idiot. He doesn't know how technology works.
He is an idiot, and all of this is pre-recorded.
Yep.
He's already played and beaten this, and we're recording it post-com.
Yup.
Because doing this kind of shit live, holy crap. Anyway,
yeah.
But no, like, in the JRPGs where it's also got a bit of action involved, like there is some execution, it makes sense to me that certain characters won't level up unless you've used their skills.
Right.
Or proven that you have some execution with them.
Yeah.
But in games like this where it's push button, receive thing. Push a button, stab monster.
Yeah. There's an auto battle function in this game.
Yeah. And I hear some people that are like, well, if you auto battle, then grinding is easy. And it's like, that's great.
No.
I don't want grinding at all.
Well, not to mention, it's not that easy because you still have to attend it because your character has to move back and forth to get in the random battles.
Yeah.
Like, basically, it prevents you from pressing more buttons, but it doesn't stop from wasting your time.
To some degree, like, Digimon Cyber Sleuth has an auto battle feature. And that does make grinding easier in that.
Okay.
And that one, you can just completely go off of audio cues. Like, when I was grinding to get, like, the challenge, you have to jump through all these hoops Digimon. I would run in a circle, wait for battle to start, hit the auto battle, wait for the battle music to stop, and then kind of rotate my thumb in a circle until battle music started again, push the button.
Okay.
And I could, like...
You were doing other things in the meantime.
Yeah, I had the controller in one hand because it's the options button, so the options button is right there next to the stick.
Whereas in a grid-based game like this...
Yeah, no, that's not an option.
No! You will hit an obstacle and you will stop.
Yeah. No, like, I was getting up, I was making sandwiches, I was playing another game on my computer.
Okay.
Because it's wireless controller, too. I can be anywhere in the general vicinity.
Yep. Another thing you can't do with a Super Nintendo game.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So.
Look at them feasts.
Yeah. They look exactly like the insect shit we got earlier.
You're gonna... Well, yeah, they look like that, but now you're filling up your completion rating for Hometown. And you're getting that up so you can get the CP points so you can finish the Yakuza 100% shit.
Yeah, someone's been playing Yakuza.
I've been playing a lot of Yakuza.
I want you to steal for me one more time.
Let the legend rise again, Snake.
I know I'm out of line, but I can't get Trout out of my mind. Ooh, he's a poet.
It's just the way I feel.
Yep, and so we're gonna go based on this gut feeling.
Maybe if I do that, maybe if I get you to do this, Trout Senpai will notice me.
Yeah. And get caught this time, you asshole. There's something very fishy about Trout.
Womp womp.
I don't know if that was intentional or not, because this game has a terrible translation.
This is actually something I would love to see more of in RPGs. Like, I only see it a lot in the Elder Scrolls games, where there's no good, there's no bad, they're not necessarily evil, but there's some dumb feud between nobles that you can get embroiled in.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you have a choice of whether you come with bow or not. It doesn't affect experience, but it does affect who's in your party.
Oh.
You can, I mean, not like in the long run, just for this one scenario, but you can either go solo with bow, or you can take Ryu and make it much easier. I chose to go solo because I bought him a flame bow, which is way overpowered, even though he's only level 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, granted, I mean, I got really lucky with the dodges there, but... So this is frame-based RNG. I learned this by emulating it.
Oh.
Depending on which frame you input all of your commands, the actions changed. Whether you get a critical changes, whether you get a dodge changes, that kind of stuff. Just damage changes in general. But of course I couldn't do that while I was recording.
Right.
Because that would be kind of bad.
So, like, is it frame perfect, or is it like certain...
It is frame by frame, the RNG changes.
Okay, so part of me was thinking like, whoa, is that like a cool thing where they encourage, like, I can see their patterns, I know this is when they're vulnerable.
Oh, no.
But now it's not more like, no, this is just how they do their RNG and
that's
how
the
they
game
program
functions. Yeah, a lot of Super Nintendo RPGs at the time did it this way.
Yeah.
Where when you input your command matters, but only in terms of like determining what exactly is happening. But there are other ones, like I think Final Fantasy VI is step-based RNG. Like where you go and how many steps you take determines which battles you get in, how those battles go, what order the enemy is attack in.
I'm guessing you learned all of this from watching speedruns.
I learned that from speedruns, but I learned this one from actually playing the game on an emulator.
Okay.
Now, had I known at the time that the Wii U had a virtual console version of this, I probably would have played it that way. But since I couldn't record Super Nintendo stuff,
yeah,
I did it this way. I did buy the virtual console one just because I want to support Breath of Fire.
Yeah.
Like, more you need more.
Yeah.
And not fucking shitty mobile apps.
Oh god, yeah. Like, who makes Breath of Fire?
Capcom.
Capcom. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Capcom's bad.
Yeah, you need to tell Capcom in no uncertain terms, in the only language they understand.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah, we need more Breath of Fire, and preferably like the older ones.
Yeah.
Which are basically everything except the mobile one.
Yeah, you want like a Mega Man 8 equivalent.
Yeah.
And not a...
not a Mega Man X7.
Yeah.
Where you just completely change everything and fuck you.
Yeah. No, like... This is the weird state of games these days.
Mm-hmm.
Because so many people are like, I'm sick of the old shit, I don't want old shit, give me something new.
Mm-hmm.
And other people are like, no, give me more of what I want.
Yeah.
I want more.
Yeah, and of course companies are caught between those.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Trout's been using thieves to steal shit for him. So in this case, it is a good versus evil situation.
Okay.
Kilgore is the good guy, Trout's the evil guy. Yeah, he takes cakes from him and locks him in this cage. I don't know why.
Is this the second time they've used the chained up sprite like that? Because I remember that sprite.
Maybe.
Did we lose episodes, or are we watching old stuff?
No, this isn't old stuff. I mean, this isn't stuff that we haven't seen. Like, I made sure that the last episode in our playlist was the,
Okay.
Yeah, so I was waiting for this fucking old dude to get there so I could talk to him, but then I'm like, you know what, fuck it. This is a Let's Play, and we probably shouldn't just wait around this long.
Yeah.
Like, one of the things that I wanted to do with this was show as much as I could, but they probably used this somewhere. I just don't remember where.
Oh, this lovely trope of I only steal from the evil people.
Yeah, exactly.
The Robin Hood trope.
She's a Robin Hood character, yep.
Trout, you douche!
Yep. And it's probably a good thing they did that, because, like, You learn who she is and what her identity and shit is later, and it's like, oh, that would be bad if she was, like, actually an evil thief. Although it'd probably be more interesting, but whatever.
I really enjoy mixed alignment parties.
Uh-huh.
Like, I think that's why I like BioWare games. Like,
yeah.
a lot of the times it's pretty, like, ham-fisted and straightforward on the meta. But the individual characters are so different.
Yeah.
And then they find contrived ways of getting them together.
Yeah.
That somehow works.
Oh, there was... Okay, so we missed a thing. There's this... I'm going to assume it was a pun in Japanese. People keep calling her Paco instead of Patty.
Oh.
And I'm assuming it's meant to be funny, and it's probably a pun. But here's Trout. He's another demon dude.
Yep.
He also steals your money.
Dick.
Yep.
You greedy butt lice. Stop it. Don't do it.
God, I love the sprites in this game. I know I've gushed about them before, but they're so cool.
Yeah, they're really good. Like, was this late in the SNES lifecycle?
Not super late. Like, I think this came out around... I can't remember exactly.
Correct.
It was earlier than Final Fantasy VI, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And of course, FF6 was like near the end of the life cycle.
Yeah.
That was around Donkey Kong Country's time. But then again, Donkey Kong Country 2 came out, and 3. So maybe that wasn't near the end of the life cycle. Never mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is fairly early.
Because, like, SNES was getting towards the golden age of sprites.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the PS1 was kind of the height of sprite animation.
Absolutely. And when/if we get to Breath of Fire 4, you will see that, because oh my god, the sprite work in that is gorgeous.
Yeah. Like, every now and again, we'll get good sprite work in, like, indie or side projects.
Yeah.
And then every now and again, you'll get psychopaths like Arc System Works that specifically render everything to still look like their sprites.
Uh-huh.
But that is definitely not the norm now.
No. Most things are 3D in some way or another.
Yeah.
And luckily, it doesn't look shitty like Nintendo 64 shit did.
Yeah, like N64 and PlayStation 1, those early days of polygons.
Yes.
Where it looks like everything is just boxes with faces stretched over them.
Yeah. PlayStation 1 wound up figuring it out. N64 never really did.
No. I would say PS1 never figured it out.
Yeah,
like,
they sort of did.
It wasn't until PS2 that they really got 3D models down.
I'd say FF9 worked out pretty well. Like,
yeah.
it's messy looking, but, like, I think it works.
I think they figured out that we shouldn't try to make detailed things, we should make detailed meshes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like, everything is still boxes, we just put prettier paint on them.
Yeah. So this guy wanted all the riches of the world.
Ah, look at that, the greedy guy wanted everything.
Yup, Bo murdered him. Now remember, it's not very... Like, it's actually pretty subtle, but, like, these things are based on the deadly sins.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it makes sense, just from that perspective.
Yep.
Okay, goodbye, Paco. I mean, Patty.
Hey, wait a minute.
So you got your M hood back.
That was a shock. Womp womp. Trout was a douchebag.
Uh-huh.
So I'm back. I murdered a guy.
Yep, I killed Trout. Wish you guys were there to see it. Why didn't you take me?
Guess he lost his soul to the demons.
Yep, I better be careful. And that's actually an interesting little thing. Like, these people aren't evil because they're evil people. They're evil because they showed weakness that the demon took advantage of. Which I think is a little more complicated than usual.
It's a little more complicated, but it's a lot more like early medieval Christianity.
Yeah, actually, that's interesting. I didn't think of it that way, but that is a very apt comparison.
Because, like, the mindset of demons has really changed over time.
Yeah.
Because back in the early days, it wasn't, if you're a bad person, you will be seduced by the demons. Mm-hmm. It's, no, if you fuck up your defenses, they will break in and take over.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is the moment where everyone was like, you know what?
Yeah, maybe we should be doing something about this.
All this demon shit is kind of suspicious.
Uh-huh.
You know, now that you mention it, we have been fighting a lot of demons.
Yep. Yeah, this is when your party actually gets its real goal. And ironically, you've killed the majority of the demons at this point.
Yeah, if they're based off of the deadly sins, there are 7 and you've killed 4.
Uh-huh. They are evil. You can tell from their appearance. Wow, that's pretty
Racist.
douchey. Physiognomy has been disproved, you assholes.
Oh, is this the giant space vagina?
Yeah, giant space vagina.
What, they can't look at you through those?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I thought they could.
Yeah, they can.
I don't know about what you mammals do. It's weird.
Yeah.
I like this idea, this reveal, where it's like your characters are just doing stuff and then they realize there's something bigger at stake. I feel like the way I would write that and the way I prefer to see that is they're going around. They kind of know already that they're fighting a lot of demons. But then when they go and talk to people about it, the other people are like, wait, you've killed how many demons? I've never even seen a demon. How are you fighting this many? Oh, that's not weird? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that would be a much more modern game.
Yeah.
Like, things were simpler back then.
True.
At least as far as video games are concerned. Like, I guess one of the reasons I like the older stuff is because it's a lot more like older stories in general.
Yeah.
Like, things are simpler, more allegorical, and just purer in a way. Like, they're not muddled with reality.
Yeah.
They're just very much more symbolic than stuff.
Yeah, they're very much don't think too hard about it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of what we see with modern games, especially stuff like Undertale, come as a response to those.
Yes.
Where it's like, hey, maybe we're being the assholes by breaking into these dungeons and killing all these monsters.
Right. Which I respect too, of course. I love Undertale.
But here's the fun thing. We're starting to see the pendulum come back the other way.
Yeah.
Because you get shit like Goblin Slayer that came out last year.
Right.
And that's just straight up, no, these things are evil and we need to exterminate them. What if they're good ones? There might be. Murders the children. I don't care.
Yeah.
There's majority a problem.
Right. So these guys saw a demon somewhere.
Oh my god.
A really giant one.
Yeah, we just watched their hometown get shreked, didn't we?
Yeah, kind of. The forest around it died suddenly. Which I think they explain here, but yeah.
I think that would be alarming.
You would think so.
Like, oh my god, could you imagine that? Like a full, like a game like a Souls game where you're in there and you're playing through, and you're going through a forest and suddenly like the entire forest, like a wave, dies around you.
That would be cool as shit. So Gate is where you came from, which I think Bo reminds you of.
Yeah.
Because sometimes things are silly and dumb.
Well, sometimes players take like a year off between playing segments.
Also
and need to be
true.
reminded of certain things.
Yeah, so this came along at the perfect time.
Like, hey, by the way, that's your hometown, idiot.
Yep. Heck happened?
Have that guy do exposition. I don't feel like it.
Don't you guys even think about taking this job on?
We're 4 identical characters. You know we got this.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Monk is the best class. We're all doing Monk. We're exploiting min-maxers.
Yep.
And we're just going to glitch out the final boss.
In Romancing Saga 2, which I've been playing recently, there's a scenario where this guy has this whole cabal of monks, and he wants you to do a job, and he's basically like, hey, I'm sorry, but with our skills, we can't beat this monster. Could you go beat it for us? And you're like, okay, sure. You get there, it's a slime. And I think that was deliberate, because monks can't beat slimes. In fact, they have, like, you can't bludgeon them at all. You do no damage. So, yeah, it's pretty great. Yep, 3 eyes and the large body is covered in a hard shell. Sound familiar?
Hey, it's that boss.
It is him!
It's
Bug!
the one that fucked up your time stream.
Yep, sure, it's the demon who was thrown in the cavern gate when we were kids. And somehow we survived an encounter with it.
Yeah, we fought it. No big deal.
Nope.
But we didn't say anything because we're the Reckless Rangers.
Yeah.
Like the best, worst Power Ranger knockoffs.
Nope. We didn't say anything sooner because it was our fucking childhood and we got over here somehow. Probably over many years.
That was more than the demon.
Yup. What?
Elder! The monks got shreked! They didn't even make it there, they just went to a swamp! And then Smash Mouth started playing!
Nope. The wealthy man Trout. He was the demon, yeah. Translation's not so great.
What?
Oh, well then it's solved. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys.
Did you hear who defeated him?
You're so wonderful, Bo.
Man, I kind of wish it was like, no, I don't know, some jackass probably.
Yeah.
Some murder hobo. Probably killed him for his wealth and didn't realize till after the fact he was a demon.
Yep.
No Casey Kish.
Yeah.
Man, you know what'd be so fucking awesome?
Hmm.
You're dealing with multiple big bads, and one of them just gets killed in an unrelated incident. Like one of the mid-tiers is like, yeah, no, he got mugged. It's like, what?
Yeah.
He was like 3rd ranked in the Dark Gods. Yeah, but, you know, he was out in the street after midnight, going alone.
Yep.
Like, he got jumped.
He got jumped. Didn't see it coming.
Like, you go hearing rumors of who's wearing his armor, you go deal with him, and it's just some street punk.
Yeah.
It's like, I jumped this guy.
Yeah.
He was kind of a bitch. Like, that was like Sauron's 3rd in command. Well, he was 3rd in taking it, I guess.
Oh.
Fucking bitch. Went down like a punk.
Yep. So here's your next task.
I have an idea.
And get help from the Grass Man. Find out why the trees in Gate Forest died.
Well, clearly they weren't getting enough weed.
You can communicate with trees.
That must be some really good shit then. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make it clear, you guys. Go see the Grass Man. Tell him I sent you. He'll have a package I'll need brought back to me.
Yep. Not forgetting about us, are you?
Well, we haven't forgotten anything. We haven't seen the Grass Man yet. No promises after, though.
There's lipstick on your forehead. I am a bit jealous.
Yeah, you know they're getting into some kinky shit when the Frenchman's jealous.
Yeah.
Good luck. Well, see, that's not necessarily, because veterans will turn down jobs because they're shitty.
Also true.